Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your monthly horoscope for April 2026. This month brings a strong shift from emotional reflection into decisive action. With much of the month in Aries season, the energy is bold, direct, and forward-moving, encouraging new beginnings and personal initiative. This is a time to act on what became clear in March, but without rushing blindly. Intention still matters. As the month progresses and the sun moves into Taurus, the pace slows slightly, grounding the energy and helping you stabilize what you've started. April is about momentum followed by maintenance, taking action, then making it sustainable. Emotionally, there may still be lingering sensitivity from Pisces season, but it becomes fuel rather than confusion. This is a month where clarity meets courage. The key is to move forward with purpose, not pressure. Aries, April is your month, and it brings a powerful surge of energy, confidence, and direction. You're stepping into a new personal cycle, and this is a time to take initiative in areas where you've been waiting or hesitating. In relationships, your directness can strengthen bonds, but it's important to balance independence with consideration for others. Career-wise, opportunities arise when you take action, especially in leadership or self-driven roles. Financially, momentum builds, but impulsive decisions should still be avoided. Emotionally, you're rediscovering your sense of self after a more reflective period. This is a month of renewal but not recklessness. Your key advice is to move forward with intention. Not everything needs to happen at once. Taurus, April encourages you to slow down and reflect before stepping into your next chapter. Early in the month may feel quieter, giving you space to process what you've been experiencing internally. In relationships, emotional honesty brings clarity, especially when you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Career matters may develop behind the scenes, with preparation being more important than visible action. Financially, this is a time to review rather than expand. As Taurus season begins later in the month, your energy strengthens and clarity returns. Emotionally, you're grounding yourself and rebuilding confidence. This month teaches you that rest is part of progress. Your advice is to trust the timing. Your moment to move forward is coming. Gemini, April highlights your social world and long-term goals, bringing opportunities through connections and collaboration. This is a month where ideas flow easily, especially when shared with others. In relationships, communication remains key, and honest conversations help strengthen bonds. Career-wise, networking and teamwork open doors, while financially it's wise to focus on steady planning. Emotionally, you may feel pulled in multiple directions, but clarity comes when you prioritize what truly matters. This is not a month for overcommitting. Choose wisely. Your key advice is to align your energy with your vision, not distractions. Cancer, career and life direction take center stage this month, asking you to step into a more visible role. April pushes you to take action on goals that may have felt uncertain before. In relationships, balance is important. Ambition should not come at the expense of emotional connection. Career opportunities may require confidence and decisive action. Financially, stability improves when you stay focused and avoid emotional spending. Emotionally, you're learning to trust your abilities and step out of hesitation. This is a month of growth through action. Your advice is to believe in your direction, even if it feels unfamiliar. Leo, April expands your perspective, encouraging growth through learning, travel, or new experiences. This is a month where you're drawn to explore beyond your usual boundaries. In relationships, shared experiences strengthen connection, while meaningful conversations bring clarity. Career-wise, long-term planning becomes important, especially if you're considering a new direction. Financially, focus on stability while exploring new possibilities. Emotionally, this month brings renewed optimism and purpose. You may feel more aligned with your bigger picture. Your advice is to embrace expansion without losing focus. Virgo, April brings emotional depth and transformation, encouraging you to confront what lies beneath the surface. This is a month of inner work, especially around trust, control, and shared responsibilities. In relationships, vulnerability strengthens bonds, while avoidance creates tension. Career and financial matters may involve joint decisions or deeper commitments. Emotionally, this is a time for release and healing. You're being asked to let go of what no longer supports your growth. This may not feel easy, but it is necessary. Your advice is to trust the process of transformation. Libra, relationships are the focus this month, bringing clarity around balance and mutual effort. April encourages you to examine how you show up in partnerships and whether that energy is being returned. In love, honest communication strengthens bonds, while imbalance becomes more noticeable. Career collaborations benefit from fairness and shared responsibility. Financially, joint decisions require clarity and agreement. Emotionally, this month teaches you that harmony cannot exist without honesty. You may need to set boundaries where you've previously compromised. Your advice is to prioritize balance over approval. Scorpio, April highlights routines, health, and daily structure, encouraging you to create systems that support your life. This is a month for organization, discipline, and refining your habits. In relationships, consistency matters more than intensity. Career-wise, steady effort brings progress, especially when you focus on efficiency. Financially, practical planning leads to stability. Emotionally, you're learning to simplify rather than overcomplicate. This is a time to focus on what works. Your advice is to build routines that support your long-term goals. Sagittarius, creativity and self-expression come alive this month, bringing energy, passion, and inspiration. This is a time to reconnect with what excites you. In relationships, warmth and openness deepen bonds, while singles may attract new connections. Career-wise, creative ideas can lead to new opportunities. Financially, balance enjoyment with responsibility. Emotionally, this month restores confidence and enthusiasm. You may feel more aligned with your true self. Your advice is to follow what inspires you. Capricorn, April turns your focus toward home, family, and emotional foundations. This is a month to create stability in your personal life. In relationships, emotional presence strengthens bonds, especially with those closest to you. Career matters may slow slightly as your attention shifts inward. Financially, practical decisions support long-term security. Emotionally, this is a time for grounding and reflection. You're being asked to reconnect with what truly matters. Your advice is to build from the inside out. Aquarius, communication and connection shape your month, bringing opportunities through conversation and ideas. This is a time to express yourself clearly and share your perspective. In relationships, honest dialogue strengthens bonds. Career-wise, networking and communication open doors. Financially, focus on planning rather than expansion. Emotionally, you're gaining clarity about what you want to say and how you want to say it. This is a month of mental alignment. Your advice is to speak with intention. Pisces, April highlights finances, values, and self-worth, encouraging you to focus on stability and security. This is a month to assess what truly supports you. In relationships, reliability and emotional presence strengthen bonds. Career-wise, steady effort leads to progress. Financially, planning brings clarity and confidence. Emotionally, you're learning to trust your worth. This is a time to build stability from within. Your advice is to value yourself as much as you value others. April 2026 is a month of action followed by grounding. As Aries energy pushes you forward and Taurus energy stabilizes your path, this is a time to take meaningful steps toward what you want while building a foundation that lasts. Move with intention, trust your direction, and allow progress to unfold naturally. Follow along with the monthly horoscopes to see how these themes continue to develop throughout the year. Thank you for watching this monthly horoscope on Celestial Zodiac. If you found this reading helpful, please like, subscribe, and share.